In the shadowed alleys of Shanghai, where the Huangpu River whispered secrets to the night, Wang Yibo carried a weight that no one could see. It was the weight of a friendship forged in the fires of fame, twisted by the world's hungry gaze into something mythic, something called Zhan. To the fans, it was a romance scripted by destiny, two souls entangled like vines in an ancient garden. But to Yibo, it was heavier than that, a bond of brothers, of confidants, crushed under the expectations of millions. And Zhan, his counterpart in this unwilling legend, bore it too, his smile a mask hiding the fractures beneath. It began in 2018, on the dusty set of The Untamed, amid the clatter of swords and the hum of cameras. Yibo, the young rebel with a motorcycle heart, arrived like a storm, hair windswept, eyes sharp as daggers. Zhan was already there, sketching in a notebook, his gentle demeanor a calm sea to Yibo's turbulence. Lan Wangji, Zhan greeted with a grin, extending a hand. Yibo took it, feeling an unexpected warmth, like sunlight piercing clouds. Wei Wuxian, he replied, and in that handshake, a friendship sparked, uncomplicated, raw, like two puzzle pieces clicking without force. They spent days immersed in their roles, bodies aching from wire work, minds buzzing with lines that blurred into reality. During lunch breaks, they'd escape to a quiet corner, sharing street food, spicy skewers that burned their tongues and loosened their words. Zhan spoke of his art school days, painting dreams on canvas. Yibo confessed his love for racing, the thrill of speed chasing away loneliness. "You're like the brother I never had," Yibo said one afternoon as they watched the crew pack up. Zhan's eyes softened. "And you're the fire to my steady flame. We balance each other." But the world saw more. Clips leaked. A shared laugh, a lingering gaze during a scene where Lan Wangji saved Wei Wuxian from the abyss. Fans dubbed it chemistry, weaving fanfics of stolen kisses and eternal vows. The wait started small, a playful tease in interviews, "Are you two dating?" But it grew, a snowball tumbling into an avalanche. Yibo felt it first during promotions, when reporters probed deeper, their questions like needles. "It's friendship," he'd insist, but his voice echoed hollow in arenas filled with screams of Zhan forever. Zhan bore it with grace, but Yibo saw the cracks. One night, after a grueling press tour, they snuck out to a rooftop bar overlooking the Bun's glittering lights. The city pulsed below like a living heart. "They want us to be lovers," Zhan murmured, nursing a beer. "But what if that's not us? What if it's just this?" He gestured between them, the easy camaraderie. Yibo nodded, clinking bottles. "Let them dream. We know the truth." Yet, as stars wheeled overhead, Yibo felt the weight settle, an invisible chain linking them, forged by strangers' fantasies. As The Untamed exploded globally, the weight intensified. Scandals brewed, Zhan's boycott over a misunderstood endorsement, fans turning vicious. Yibo stood by him silently, sending late-night texts. "Hold on, brother. I've got your back." But publicly, distance was safer. Agencies warned, "Don't feed the rumors." So they drifted, Zhan to his paintings and solo projects, Yibo to racetracks where speed drowned the noise. 5 years passed, a chasm of missed calls and unspoken regrets. In 2025, the wait became unbearable. Yibo was in Beijing, filming a high-octane thriller, when a package arrived anonymously. Inside, a leather-bound sketchbook. Flipping through, his breath caught, pages filled with drawings of them, Zhan's hand capturing moments from the set. One showed Yibo on his bike, wind in his hair. Another, them laughing under rain-soaked umbrellas. A note fell out, "The world claims us, but this is ours. Meet me where the river meets the sea." XZ. Heart pounding like drums in a festival, Yibo drove to the spot, an old pier in Shanghai, waves lapping like forgotten lullabies. Zhan waited, silhouette against the sunset, his coat billowing like sails. "You came," Zhan said, voice thick with emotion. They embraced, a fierce hug that spoke volumes. Brothers reunited, no romance, just pure, unadulterated connection. "Why now?" Yibo asked, pulling back. Zhan's eyes, those expressive pools, brimmed with tears. Because the weight is crushing me. Fans riot online, demanding we admit something that isn't there. My family questions, friends whisper. But you're the only one who gets it. They walked the pier, words tumbling like pebbles into the water. Zhan confessed the boycott had shattered him, leading to isolation where he painted obsessively canvases of blue-robed figures and golden-eyed warriors, symbols of their bond. I dreamed of us racing together, he said. You on your bike, me chasing in a car, laughing like idiots. Yibo shared his own burdens, endorsements lost to scandal, fears, nights staring at ceilings, wondering if friendship was worth the world's scrutiny. As night fell, stars emerging like shy witnesses, they sat on the edge, feet dangling over the abyss. Remember the waterfall scene? Yibo asked. Zhan nodded, a smile ghosting his lips. In filming, they dangled from wires, Zhan falling into Yibo's arms, a scripted rescue that felt profoundly real. You caught me then, Zhan said. Catch me now. The mind-blowing moment came unbidden. A storm rolled in, lightning cracking the sky like veins of fire. Rain poured, drenching them, but they didn't move. Instead, Zhan pulled out a small vial from his pocket, ink from his art supplies. Let's make our own claim, he said. They dipped fingers in, tracing symbols on each other's palms. A mountain for strength, a river for flow, their friendship, not the world's version. Thunder roared approval, waves crashing in symphony. In that electric chaos, Yibo felt the weight shift, not lighter, but shared, like Atlas handing off the sky. But dawn brought reality. Phones buzzed with notifications, leaked photos from a fan's drone, capturing their embrace. Headlines screamed, Zhan reunited, romance confirmed? The weight crashed back heavier. Agencies called, demanding statements. Denied, Yibo's manager barked. Zhan faced the same, protect your image. Yibo retreated to his Luoyang roots, ancient temples offering solace. He wandered peony fields, petals soft as whispers, remembering childhood friends lost to time. This is relatable, he thought, imagining YouTube viewers nodding, those with best friends mistaken for lovers, bonds strained by gossip. The emotional tug, loving platonically in a world that demands romance. Zhan, meanwhile, dove into a new project, a documentary on misunderstood artists. But the rumors festered, fans splitting into camps, shippers versus respecters. One viral video showed edited clips of their moments, set to heartbreaking ballads. Comments poured, I had a friend like that, everyone thought we were together, but it ruined us. Mind-blowing how fame twists truth. The turning point exploded in a Beijing gala, lights dazzling like false stars. Yibo arrived alone, suit sharp as his resolve. Zhan was there too, across the room, their eyes meeting like magnets. Whispers rippled, look at them. During speeches, Yibo took the mic unscripted. The world claims Zhan as love. But it's friendship, a weight we carry proudly. Xiao Zhan is my brother, my anchor. Not your fantasy.